There are multiple ways of entering a new task. You can do it from a mobile device. You can do it from the majority of screens within the service program. You can also do it from our schedule view, which looks like Outlook. You can also click on task entry. Customer parent and customer refer to QuickBooks customer lists. If you don't use QuickBooks, that's fine. You can still use our software. As I start typing, it'll find the customer that I'm referring to automatically. I can also select the customer from the drop-down. Whenever I select a customer, I can program customer alerts. So every time I select Christy Abercrombie through the whole software, this note pops up. Shows me that she owes $482. The next most important thing is task type. Why are they calling you? This gives you a way of running reports based on call volumes for your company. Whenever I select a task type, I can script the call, which means a series of questions will appear for someone in your office, whoever's taking the call, to ask the customer. So you just put the answers right here. It's a great way of getting as much information from the customer that you can before you let them off the phone. Task description, this is visible to the customer, which means when you enter something in this field, it can be emailed or texted to the customer. It'll also appear on the invoice, and it can post to QuickBooks. Task-specific notes is a great way of chronicling the call, meaning if you have to order parts or you're waiting on a call back from a customer, things like that. When you complete a task, you have to put in what you did. You have to put a resolution in. The guys in the field, when they complete a task, they have to put something in the resolution field. That is also visible to the customer. So it can be texted, emailed, etc. If you have our online component, customer portal component, customers can view this information online as well. Authorized by, who's authorizing the work, PO number. If you enter a PO number in this field, it will appear in the PO number field on the invoice in QuickBooks. Assigned to, typically people will assign this to a department. So maybe I assign it to the service department. And right now I may not know who I'm going to dispatch to do the work. So I'll leave this sub-assigned field blank. Call concerning, this field is typically used for complaint calls and rework. Your guy was just here to do something, he didn't do a good job, you got to come back out and fix it. Other things you can do from here, you can do line items. This is your QuickBooks item list. So I can select an item if I know what I'm going to use prior to going out there. That will appear on the mobile devices. Most of the time, you don't know what you're going to use until you get on site. So your route techs and your service techs can enter line items in the field. Other things you can do, if you click on equipment, you can select which equipment you're going to repair. All these fields are customizable. If it's a reoccurring task like an annual filter change or a PM or something, you can set it up to reoccur on some frequency. Images, if I allow my customers to create work orders from our website, they can attach up to 3 pictures of the problem, and that will appear on the task. Also, if my tech has to go to Lowe's or somewhere like that to pick up some parts, I can create a bill, or he can enter a bill on his mobile device, and that will go right into QuickBooks as a bill for Lowe's, for instance. This creates a great way of job costing certain jobs. To save this task, simply hit close. If I had text or email set up for this employee, it will text or email this employee.